As a black man, a lot of your energy should go towards becoming the best version of yourself. This should straight up be one of your top priorities. And for many of us, it already is. You've been in the gym, you've been dialed in on your grooming, you've been improving your skin, your style, your smile, even the way you carry yourself. But let me ask you this, does your hair get the same energy? Because here's the truth. According to scientific studies, genetic hair loss in men increases rapidly with age. It may not feel like a big deal right now, but if you're not intentional, you could wake up one day with less hair than you started out with, and be left wondering where you went wrong. Growing thick, healthy hair isn't about luck, or having quote unquote good hair. It takes strategy, consistency, and most of all, understanding your hair's needs as a black man. You can't just shampoo, rinse, and repeat. That ain't gonna cut it. Healthy hair comes from what you eat, from the oils your scalp produces, and from the products you put or don't put in your hair. Your genetics play a role, yes, but your daily hair habits, your routine, your choices, those are what determine whether you grow a full, thick head of hair or lose it. But don't worry, I've got you. In this video, I'm gonna break down what you should do, what you absolutely shouldn't do, the mistakes you're probably making right now, and 2 super powerful products that I can guarantee can help you grow thick, long hair in no time. So hit the like button, subscribe with the bell, and pay very close attention because this video might just save you. Before we talk about growing thick hair, let's define what thin hair is. A lot of guys think they're going bald, when really they're just not retaining length, or they're treating their hair like it's the same as everybody else's, and it's not. Type 4 hair, those tight coils, that dense texture, that natural puff, looks different and grows different. So when it starts thinning, it's not always as obvious as a receding hairline. Sometimes it's the loss of volume, dry patches, or that brittle see-through look when the light hits your scalp. That's why it's important to know the difference between shedding and breakage, between thin spots and natural scalp visibility. If your hair feels weak, breaks easily, lacks that rich fullness at the roots, or just refuses to retain length, you're not alone. And the good news is, it can be fixed. Step 1. Fix the foundation. Let's start with the root of the issue. Literally, a healthy scalp is the foundation to all hair growth. If your scalp is clogged, inflamed, dry, or flaky, your follicles don't stand a chance. They'll shrink, they'll stop producing strong strands, and eventually, they'll stop producing altogether. So your first mission, stop overwashing your hair. Black men don't need to shampoo daily. Once a week max is enough for most of us. Shampooing too often strips away your natural oils, leaving your hair dry and your scalp irritated. This is why I can't stress enough the importance of using a shampoo that's actually hydrating and not too harsh on your scalp. Shea Moisture's Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo is a perfect choice for black men's hair. It's sulfate free, so it gently cleanses without stripping your scalp of natural moisture. And it's infused with castor oil, which promotes hair growth while nourishing your scalp. You want to follow it up with their matching Strength and Restore conditioner to add hydration and strengthen your hair. Again, make sure not to overwash. Once a week or once every 2 weeks is perfect for afro hair. Unless you have an overly oily scalp, you shouldn't really be washing more often than this. I'll leave a direct link to where you can grab the shampoo and the conditioner, so scroll down and check it out. Next, you need to deep condition. Afro hair's #1 issue tends to be a lack of moisture. It's a lot harder for the oil from your scalp to run down your hair and hydrate it when there's so many kinks and coils. And let's not ignore the fact that your hair doesn't lay down flat. It literally sticks straight up, defying gravity and logic. Deep conditioning is a must for people who have afro hair textures, especially if your hair tends to be on the drier side. Conditioning deeply adds a level of hydration that your hair wouldn't normally get from just slapping on hair products. You need something that penetrates and nourishes your hair from the inside out. I recommend K Naturals Honey and Sage Deep Conditioner. This is a rich moisturizing treatment that works wonders for dry, brittle hair, restoring strength and vitality while promoting natural hair growth. This is like your first line of defense against dry, unhealthy hair. After shampooing and conditioning, squeeze the excess water out of your hair. After that, apply the deep conditioner. Then just put on a processing cap or shower cap and simply wait 30 minutes. Once 30 minutes has elapsed, just rinse your hair out with cold water and you're done. You want to do this once a week or once every 2 weeks. This won't just hydrate your hair, it'll give your hair the moisture it needs to last your entire week. I've left a link to where you can grab this deep conditioner down in my description below, so scroll down and check it out. Your hair will need it. Step 2. Introduce rosemary oil, the GOAT of hair growth. This is where things get exciting. If you're serious about growth, let me introduce you to your new best friend, rosemary oil. This isn't just some old school passed down remedy. Clinical studies have shown rosemary oil to be just as effective as minoxidil, which is the active ingredient in Rogaine when it comes to stimulating growth. What makes it so powerful? Well, for one, it increases blood circulation to your scalp, which, if you don't already know, more circulation means more hair growth. It reduces inflammation around the follicle and improves cellular turnover, meaning your follicles get stronger over time. It even helps block DHT, which is the hormone that's responsible for male pattern baldness in the first place. Rosemary oil on its own is already powerful, but if you really want results and want the most effective oil out there, I recommend the Main Attraction Rosemary plus Fenugreek oil. This combo right here is next level. Fenugreek is a powerhouse of iron, protein, and plant-based hormones that stimulate the follicles and increase density. It's been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine, and it works wonders for black hair. And when combined with rosemary oil, the two create a 1-2 punch of growth stimulation and follicle strengthening. You're not just growing hair, you're growing thicker, healthier, stronger strands from the root. To use it, apply a few drops directly to your scalp. You don't need to drown your hair in it. Remember, when it comes to hair oil, less is more. So you actually just need a few drops. After applying, use your fingertips or a scalp massager to massage the oil into your scalp. Make sure you spend about 2 to 5 minutes massaging to really work the oil in and stimulate blood circulation, especially around your crown, temples, and any thin spots. Afterwards, apply a solid leave-in conditioner. Then apply a light amount of the same oil to your actual hair to seal everything in. Do this 3 to 4 times a week and leave it in overnight with a satin do-rag or bonnet. Over time, you'll see improved thickness, less breakage, and more length retention. Another great option would be wild growth hair oil. If you've been around the hair journey space for a while, you've heard of wild growth hair oil. And if you haven't, you're welcome. This product has built a cult following for a reason. It blends natural oils, nutrients, and scalp stimulating ingredients that encourage faster, fuller growth. And while the rosemary and fenugreek blend is your growth stimulator, wild growth is your moisture and strength builder. So you should use it on your off days, especially if your hair is feeling dry, brittle, or tight. Just a little on the scalp and the ends go a long way. I'll leave a link to where you can grab both these oils and a few leave-in conditioner recommendations down in my description below. Step 3. What you shouldn't do. Common mistakes to avoid. So now you've learned what to do, but let's talk about what you absolutely shouldn't do and some of the mistakes that might be holding you back from growing thick, healthy hair. Number 1. Don't overwash. I get it. You love the clean feel of shampooing every day, but that's actually stripping your hair of its natural oils. Over shampooing is one of the quickest ways to break your curls down. Stick to once a week with a sulfate-free shampoo, like the one I previously mentioned. Number 2, don't ignore your scalp health. A clean, healthy scalp is a non-negotiable. If you're not properly cleansing and massaging your scalp, you're blocking your hair's potential growth. Focus on scalp moisture, circulation, and cleanliness. Number 3, don't use the wrong products. Many of the hair products out there are full of chemicals that can harm black hair. So avoid products with sulfate, parabens, or silicones. Stick with natural, nourishing products like Shea Moisture, Aunt Jackie's, and Alley K Natural. Number 4, don't heat style or tension style too often. Heat damage and excessive styling can break your curls and stunt your growth. So use heat sparingly and never without heat protection. When styling, avoid tight hairstyles that pull too much on your scalp. Constant stress on your scalp can also lead to hair loss. Lastly, step 4, consistency is king. Look, none of these work if you're not consistent. You can't oil your scalp once and expect a miracle. Stick to the process, cleanse once a week, deep condition regularly, massage your scalp regularly, use rosemary oil, rosemary fenugreek oil, and wild growth like clockwork. Protect your hair at night, eat clean, stay hydrated, and stop comparing your growth to someone else's timeline. Your hair is a crown, so it's time you treat it like one. By following all 4 of these steps and sticking to this routine religiously, I can almost guarantee you'll achieve fuller, thicker hair in no time. If you enjoyed the video or found the video helpful, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you super enjoyed the video, leave a super thanks. It's like leaving a little tip and it directly helps out the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you can continue to see our videos and get your weekly dose of betterness. And remember, with every one of our videos you watch, you take one step closer to becoming an even better version of yourself. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay smooth like butter.